Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Badgers offense will go to work first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Fires to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Wants to throw. It's Edwards. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early this football game.
And the Badgers will call on their punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. So the Alabama Crimson Tide offense comes out for their first possession of the game. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that. And I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown time. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap it off with a 32-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the gun, the running back has it. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. To the air, it's Edwards. Fires to the big fella. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. The Tide crowd rolling noise down onto Saban Field on 3rd Mason. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
You know, one of the areas that separate good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offenses are on third down passing plays. That was the perfect call at the perfect time, and obviously executed.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? No, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Badgers will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. They'll test the right side. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, there was just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's third down. Dropping back, it's Simpson. And the third down pass is incomplete.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come-to-Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but
intercepted, a turnover in their own territory. You know he would have loved to have tacked on a big return to that pick, but they've got it in the red zone at the 15. He'll start this drive firing. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. So now it's second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And this is great sudden change defense right now. Of course, this drive started with their backs against the wall. They've now forced 2 straight incompletions. If they can make one more big play here and avoid giving up a touchdown, man, that is a win.
And the field goal unit is on the field. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. He's got it down the left side. He's loose. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats, and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3 hole early. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the ground, it's Dupree. Fighting off the defender. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Handoff from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Badgers line up to punt it away. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Back to throw, it's Simpson. Under fire. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The inside handoff. It's a seam wide open. And the ball squirted out. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Back to pass on 2nd down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. The shotgun on 3rd down. Here comes the heat. And the incomplete pass will wrap up the 1st quarter. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. The Badgers will send out the punt unit and see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. The give is to Miller. Very useful run there to get away from the goal line. He'll pick up 4 out to the 6.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Brings it down on the right side. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. Motion from the wideout. Keeps it on the draw. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Alabama.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Simpson. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Badgers getting that pass rush from the second level like they did with a T.J. Watt or his brother who played up front who transferred from Central Michigan.
They've had a long list of guys, and it's funny, they all kind of look the same. You know, athletic, smart guys that are tough guys, but one thing you have to have at Wisconsin for defense, versatility when you play linebacker.
Sends it downfield. He's got it inside the 30. Touchdown, Bama! All of that baby in and strolled into the end zone for the score. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And just a really nice throw. Really good touch towards the sideline on that corner route. And the receiver does a nice job catching the football and immediately getting up the field, getting in the end zone for the big touchdown.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Big Ten. Northwestern is just getting blown off the field right now, and it may continue to get worse before it gets better. If it gets better. What a shocker today in Evanston. They're trailing by 14 to Oregon. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And the Badgers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Hauls it in. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And here comes the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Wants to return it. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there. Getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
It falls incomplete, and man, did they think they had that one set up, and it didn't quite work. The Crimson Tide a long, long way from the line to gain here on 3rd down. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Man, and that's just making it way too easy on the defense. They're laughing at that short throw. They're like, really? Okay, we'll just make an easy tackle and jog our punt return team out on the field. We're going to make it that easy for us.
They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it.
And you know it's coming, and you still can't stop it. 4th down and short, you know a good chance a quarterback sneak is coming. The defense knew it, tried to stop it. Good execution by the offense. Quarterback just finds a little bit of space. First down.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Bernard. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. The trickeration goes awry, and it'll be 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. All wideouts, no backs. Looking to pass, it's Edwards. Quick strike complete. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Got it set up on the outside. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Looking downfield on first down. He's got his man across the middle. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wisconsin!
And I'm not going to say that was a must-score, but that was a must-score. And this offense delivers right before the half. Everything's starting to pick up. Hopefully, now you build some momentum. You cut it to a 2-score game. Got to build on this momentum in the second half.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Wisconsin, 10.
Coming out with it, it's Hampton. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Now improvising. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Touchdown Badgers. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play, but defense, great job making the interception, and you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
And they tack on the extra point to cut the lead to 21-17. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And the returner goes down. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. They reached into the bag of tricks on first down and couldn't pull it off. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll go back to the air on second down. The pass is incomplete. Thought they might catch the defense napping, but it'll be third down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Just enough time for one final play in this half. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the catch on the right side. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. The Badgers will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes that Alabama offense. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast, keep playing physical, and then tell your offense, hey, we need a little help over here. Can you help us out and put some points on the board?
Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Might be looking to run. Incomplete, and they tried to catch him flat-footed on 1st down, but the defense was ready. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Sets up the screen. There he goes. They'll stop him just short of the 1st down marker on the screen. Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
This is a top 25 offense in college football, and I like what they do. They can run the football on 3rd downs when they need to. They show you right there. They've got some balance to them. They really know who they are. They have a good identity, and that's why they've been so successful this season.
It'll fall incomplete. A little creativity on 1st down, but it doesn't work. It'll be 2nd down. Back to pass. It's incomplete. Tried a little razzle-dazzle there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to feint after the 2nd down misfire. They reached into the bag of tricks on 3rd down, and it did not work. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. To throw, it's Edwards. Finds his tight end. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Badgers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Gets it out fast. Tackle is made at the 48. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on 1st down. With the catch, it's Mason. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a 4th down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. That is no good. And it is still a 4-point deficit.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Starts a drive trying to go up top. It falls incomplete. How about the trickeration on 1st down that just goes awry? Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Off play action. Pressure coming. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this to a sack. Oh, and he wants to throw it. Defense was not fooled for a second, and it'll bring up 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. And that is interception number 3 on the day. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was 4th down, now 1st down.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against the running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense locking in and shutting down the run game so far.
It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. It's a draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And they swarm him under.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and trying to stay on the field.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm fine.
Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. It's incomplete, and they've been waiting to run that one and couldn't quite pull it off. It's 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker.
And with the lead late in this football game, I expect to see more of this from this offense. And what am I telling my running back, who's already put the ball on the ground once today? 2 hands on the football. We're not fighting for all this extra yardage. Like, protect the football. We cannot put that thing on the deck.
He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now on 2nd down, they want to keep moving forward and keep that clock churning. They'll try to blast their way in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Trying to barge their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Alabama! They tackle a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, a couple of ACC teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Stanford is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Jim Plunkett, this might not be over just yet. They're trailing by 13 to Boston College. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to pass, it's Edwards. Catch in the middle, it's Henry. Turning it on! Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Good start to this drive, and they'll need much, much more if they're going to give them a finish.
They need a ton more of this, but you got to start the drives great.
Lets it fly. Catch in stride inside the 15. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line. Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure. Wants to throw on first down. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Wisconsin. And here they come, almost all the way back.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target.
And the defense gets to him and snuffs out the two, and they will draw no closer here. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll give it to the back. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll try to run for it. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. They booted away. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. This is the biggest drive of the game, but the offense has to stay cool. No reason to panic. Then again, panicking is never a good idea, is it? Gets open down the middle. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Dropping back, it's Edwards. Using the quick game.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Grab near the marker, it's Anthony. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. The Badgers with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Mason. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Ballard. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Dupree. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down and nothing doing there. Gonna look downfield again. Dumps it to the back. Finds his man. It's Dupree. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Badgers are threatening in the red zone. They'll go back to the ground. Shakes off the defender.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. To the air, it's Edwards. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. The Tide crowd rolling noise down on the Saban field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure will get there. The sack, down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. To have any chance to pull this game out, they unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Badgers! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. We got the lead late in the game. I need you to go.
And the defense on him, and he will go down. Sack on the two-point try. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. So the first order of business here, David, is don't knock yourself out of field goal range.
Correct. Don't take the sack. Don't get a negative play. But if I can be aggressive, Palmer, I'm still trying to go to the end zone to get the immediate dub.
Take as much pressure off of your kicker as you possibly can. You just got to wonder what he's thinking right now. Lots of pressure on him.
Looking to buy time. Takes a hit as he fires. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And it's so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field. Because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven, if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
The give. Wide open spaces. Got some room in it